Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor, the southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Victor Guerrero, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. La Stella, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. The 2-0. Hit to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Wow.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. La Stella leads off first with 1 away. This one's down to third. There's one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Tyler Skaggs gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I
think. シーズンおはようございます。今日はえらい遠出でお疲れ様です。天気めっちゃ良かったみたいですね。
Swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
いやー、ああいうとこでラーメン食べるのもまたいいですね。
Now the 2-1. Line drive base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom.
結構でも時間かかりますよね。
286 here to start play. 3 homers and 25 driven in. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that
あの場所で食うからまたうまいですよね。
to do some damage in this first inning.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
High in the air down the right field
カレーラー
line.
メンやったんすか？なんかカレーって書いてたよ。
Foul ball. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way.
Whoa,
and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
No strike.
最近でもカレーうどん食べてないですね。
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
ああ、タイプの勉強。
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third.
Wow.
And the Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that.
ああ、贅沢な時間。
One left for Texas. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the second inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The groundskeeper will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And now for the Angels, Justin Bohr, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bohr on at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more. His fastball taken high for a ball. Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Kevin Smith will be next. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Now to the plate, Zach Cozart. In his career against Mike Minor, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Nolan Fontana. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Now a snap move over to first, back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's got it. Simmons onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Cole infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
That'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Victor Guerrero. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. Fontana loves it, and there's out number 2.
Now batter, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
So stepping in, Tommy LaStella, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
ああ、ベガさんおはようございます。爆睡してましたね。相当疲れてたんちゃいますか。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you
お
look
時
up.
間はな
It's
か
a
なか
0-2.
の時間ですよね。もうすでに晩飯タイムですね。
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side
完
in
全に
order.
抑えられて
1,
ます。
2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in, Mike Trout. We begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
持ってかれました
And out of
ね。
here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
いやー、アークでエイム合わせですか。
It's a solo home run here for Mike
また
Trout.
10時頃から多
Home run
分
number
や
5
ると思い
on
ま
the
す
year
よ。
as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bour could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Line drive to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Smith.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Smith. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
1 out and a runner on third. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now back, second base. That comes up.
So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Cozart playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up
肉でこ
there,
さ、
7, 8
下
pitch
級
AB,
系になってますよ。
sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
No runs, just 1
ドラ
hit.
クエにだいぶハマってるみたいです
Rangers so
ね。
far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
ドラクエビルダーズでしたっけ？
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Moore has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
結構そういうの多いですよ
Now batting,
ね。
right fielder, Hunter.
アースもエイム合わせて出川さんやって
Next
ま
will
し
be
た
the
から、
cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence.
だいぶやっぱエイム力も上がりますか。
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Grounded to short. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Anderson. Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wow.
Gets him on the mound.
思いっきり当たってますやん。
No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And
これは怪我するんちゃいますこれ。
after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Fastball
こ
just
れは
misses.
ちょっ
That's
と
ball
次の
1.
ピッチャーですね。もうスタミナがやばいですね。5回でもなくなってる
Simmons
って、
gets his lead at first, nobody out.
やばやばですな。しかも前の試合が延長やっとったからね、
Fastball that misses.
投手陣の
He
疲れ
knows
がや
down
ばい。
2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good
これを
about.
ボー
They
ルとい
did
うと
miss
ころ
by a
が。
whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tried to crush that ball,
Wow.
and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
これはやばいっすね。
Fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Settling in now, Victor Guerrero. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer.
これはもうちょっと変えますわ。まだ準備ができてないですけど。
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Zach Curtis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Curtis.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
牧場撮影中。牧場とかもできるんですね。
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella, 1 for
スタ
2
ジ
with
オ
a
バ
base
リュー
hit
と
back
かい
in
う
the
のも
first inning of play.
勝ったはいいですけど、ほんまにやらんなりましたね、あれ。はじめちょろっとやってたんですけど。
First offering on its way. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
完全に積みゲーになってますね。
Can't keep the weight back and he falls behind 1-2.
確かに時間めっちゃかかりますよね。ハマるとね。ゲームの中の時間も結構早いんですよね。
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to third, and there are 2 away now. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. It's a little surprising that they try to get the man at third there, but they are able to get the force out nonetheless. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
セカンドに投げずにサードに投げるという。
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
このバッターはまたよう打つんですよね。
Counts even to Trout 1-1.
まあそれもありますけどね。結構すぐ昼間になって夜になりますね、あれ。うわ、これ持っていかれたんちゃう。
And this ball is gone.
Wow.
No chance to make a
ス
play
リ
on
ーラン
that
って。
one.
しかも壁に思いっきり飛んでますよ。
A 3-run home run for Mike Trout, his second of the game, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher
ここ
thought
で
he
ス
can't
リ
catch
ーラ
up
ン
to
ま
my
た
ear.
痛いっ
Well,
すな。
he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now back. The first baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside
微
corner.
妙
ball
に
2.
外れるところがま
Not
た。
the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fontana from the outfield grass.
He's out.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Middle of the night here in Arlington. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the
Good
Rangers,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the center fielder, Delino Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Nolan Fontana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. To Shields aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
On a good pitch there, had him
つい
stretching
つ
to
い
get
ボー
out
ルに
there.
手が
It's
出ます
2-2
な。
now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the
ど
throttle
う
a
見
little
ても
bit.
ボールなん
Throwing
です
a
けど。
good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball
え
right
な
by
ぜ
him
か
for
当
the
たらな
first
いと
out.
いう。
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And the move is up to.
平凡なレフトフライですな。
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
2 men on, 2 out. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from 5.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Kevin Smith will be next. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
예, 牧場にモンスターが湧く。牧場狩り来るんちゃうんすか。
The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Upton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Cabrera for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a
あれがストラ
strike
イ
at
ク
the
っていうの
knees.
がなんか納
Liberal
得できない
strike
です
zone
ね。
there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout at the track, but he's not going to get this
よう
one.
やく
It's
捉
in
え
the
ま
gap.
したな。
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Two balls and no strike.
今のがボールなんですね。ストライクでもいいと思うけど。
High and away, not close. 3-0. Patrick Wisdom is on deck. And 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. It's going to be
マイ
pretty
クラみたい
demoralizing
に
if they
光
can't.
があると、松明みたいなもんか。
Lays off again, and it's
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the
特に
bases
じゃ
right
あ
here.
関係
So
な
the
く来るん
pressure
で
is
すね、こ
on
れ。
right now to get back in the strike zone.
常になんかやっとか
one
ん
out,
と、
runners at first and second.
やられそうですね、それ。
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count
こ
in
この
terms of
ピッ
getting
チャ
a
ー
pitch to
もよ
drive.
くよく見るとボール球ばっかりですね。
3-1.
まあ、たまに真ん中も来ますけど、
It looked like
見
from
て
our
るとほん
perspective
ま
he
に
gave up on
ボー
that
ル
one
ば
a
っ
little
かで
too
す
quick
ね。
and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a
こ
big
れ
no-no.
で
He
ノーアウト
obviously had
満
to
塁
work
です
there
な。
with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter
確かに紛らわしいユニフォームですよ
victim
ね。
last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
まだ投
Double
げ
play
さ
is
すと
in
ころ
order.
が
Anything on the
すごいです
ground, the way
な。
this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Drilled on
抜
the
ける
ground.
2点タイムリ
He
ー。
can't haul it in. It's
しか
good
も
for a base
一塁
hit.
ランナー
One
が
run
三塁行
scored.
く。
And the runner scores from
や
second
り
as
ま
they
したな、
cut
つ
away
い
into
に。
that deficit here. It's now a
さすがハン
5-2
ター
game.
ペンス。
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and
当
drove
た
it
り
into
は
the
そうでもな
outfield
かっ
for
た
a
んです
base
け
hit.
ど、飛んだとこが良かったですね。
Now
よう
here
や
comes
く
the
交
Angel
代ですよ
skipper
ね。
on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to
ようや
protect
く
his
ですよ、
3-run
ほ
lead.
んまにも。
Daniel Hudson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 54, Daniel Hudson.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. And so take a look at ball
まあ
one.
でも一塁
There
ラ
are
ンナ
runners
ー
at
が
the corners now.
三塁行ったのがでかいですね。
Now the 1-0. And it's
ああ、
fouled
ボール
away.
球ですね、今の。
1-1 home. Fly ball out to right field.
これはちょっと浅すぎです
Calls it
ね。
in for the first out of the inning. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The second baseman, Nolan.
Stepping in, Nolan Fontana. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
さあ、ここで犠牲フライか、ダブルプレーで終わるのが一番嫌なんでね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Couldn't resist on that one. He's behind nothing at one.
じゃあもう、
I kind of
ボール
like
が
the
高い
aggressive
ですな。
attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Yeah.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Still only one out in the inning.
タイミング的には合ってんすね。 あー、これまた微妙な。お、行きましたね。うわー、これまた。それた。この1点は良かったですね。
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a
若干
third
浅か
chance.
ったんですけど、行きましたね。
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Lays off 1-0. Hudson has over 40 innings on his line so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now the 1-0. Fastball down below
こ
the
れは
knee.
低いですよね。これは高いですね。
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch.
おー、ストレートのカーブを。
That's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
ここで新数中さんです
Standing
ね。
in, Shin-Soo Choo. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Three runs already home here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
バットは止まりましたね。かなり際どかったっすけど。追いつかれると追いつかなダメじゃないですか。何を言うてはるんですか。追いついて勝ち子さんと。エンジェルスも最下位ですからね。最下位相手に負けてられないですよね。わお。サードライン。当たりは強烈やったんですけど。まあまあでも、3点取れたのは良かったですね。
Welcome back to Arlington. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Riding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries.
今日はもう無駄な失点はせんように。ああ、猫みうどんさん、こんばんはです。よっしょ。ああ、いえいえいえ。 ちょうど今、横浜勝ちましたね。安明さん、抑えましたね。山田テッドに一発ありましたけど、バレンティンを三振に抑えましたよ。
Wide 2-0. Now the 2-0. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That is straight pitches on the outer half.
今日はね、巨人負けてますからね。
Nice job.
ここはちょっともう変えますか。ダメですね、これは。
Sean Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
でも、横浜ももう負けれないですからね。もう、とことん勝っていかんと。
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun.
広島がもう、ほぼほぼもう差がないですからね。
Coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone.
残り試合ももうほんまに少ないですからね。なかなか落ちてくれないんですよ。落ちるどころか上がってきてますからね。
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo on the move. Not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
頭超えましたね。
Now back, the third baseman, Victor Guerrero.
Digging in once again, Victor Guerrero.
今のはでも取ってほしいですけど。雨降ってますよ。先発がね、なかなかピリッとせんくて。で、2番手ピッチャーがスリーランを打たれて5点になったんですよ。ここもなんとか抑えんと。うわー、やばい。そうない。結構打線が強力なんですよね。
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat.
ちょうど前の試合が延長やっとったから、投手陣がもうやばいんですよね。もしかしたらギリギリ間に合いましたね。危な。レフトゴロでしたね。ランナーも迷いますよね、あれ。なんか取られそうな感じで。ギリギリアウトでした。これは助かりましたね。
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's driven in 4 already and
このトラウトさんにさっきスリーラン持ってかれたんですよね。ここを抑えるか打たれるかですね。またよう打つんですよね。
First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
せっかく3点取ってるからね、ここで失点するわけにはいかないんですよ。
Now the 1-0. There's a slider that misses below the zone. Two men are on with two men out.
うわ、怖っ。踏ん張りどこですね、これは。これでもしゼロに抑えたらまだね、チャンスはあると思うんですよ。怖いっすね。今の振り方めっちゃ怖いっすね。よっしゃ、来た。これは助かった。なんとか踏ん張りましたね。危な。これはまたね、今後の打線があっちゃって、ここは抑えとかんと。
Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
なんか左ピッチャーっていうのがちょっとあれですけど。
Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush into you right here.
結構ね、相手さん見てるとボール球が多いんですよね。これもボールなんですよね。微妙なとこ投げてくるんですけど、ちょっと外れてるんですよね。今までこの球をね、散々手出して助けてたんでね。いかにもボール球に手を出さへんかという。うわ、今のタイミングは合ってるんですけど。よしでした。完全に抜けました。
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He's
これで
working
ま
on a
た
1 for
ね、
3 thus far.
チャンスが出てきますよ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit. His
取
second
られ
of
そう
the
で
night.
したけど。ギリギリレフト前。
The first baseman, Ronald.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
流れ的にいい感じですよね。
First pitch of the at bat.
うわ
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Gallo over at second. Cervelli first with no outs. Hit hard on the ground.
わあ、取られる。
Cozart for 1.
ダブルプレー。
And they get the double play.
当たりはいいんですけどね。
Oh, that's a rally killer right there.
ちょうど正面でしたね。
Nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
まあまあ、でもまだ2アウト3塁なんでね。
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers with one. Still a two-run deficit. It's 5-3.
まあまあ、まだ8回、9回が残ってるんでね。とにかくこっちはもうゼロで抑えて、もう攻撃陣に託すしかないですね。
Set, here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Wow, I'm not. Hi. お疲れ様です。うわ、これまた持っていかれたんちゃうんすか、これ。うわお。ここで一発か。よう打ちますな。
shot for Justin Bour. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
この1点は痛いですね。
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
みんなにやっぱこの打線が強力ですよね。
Justin Upton popped him up. Guzman get under it to put it away, just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one. Kevin. Ready once again, Kevin Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gallo racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Rangers 3. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence. They'll need him to get something going here.
Right field. Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here
now the 2-2.
今日はない。ナイスヒットを打ったの誰やねん。よっしゃー、フォアボール。追い込まれてからのフォアボールですね。
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields.
ここでジュニアさんですか。
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
うわー、強烈やけど真っ正面。捉えてるんですけどね。飛んだところが悪かった。
Ready now, Nolan Fontana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
だいぶでもこのピッチャーも球高いですね。まあ雨の影響もあるんか知らないですけど。
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
高いですな。
Hence, base runner at first with 1 out.
うわー、
missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
うわー、ボール高かったっすね。
And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to center field. Trout giving chase.
いやー、取られ
Makes
る。
the running play. 2 down.
もう一伸びないっすな。
Now batting. The shortstop of Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter as Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
タイミングは合ってるんですけどね。
From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 home. Liner toward right center.
いやまあ、また真正面。
Right center. A tough L9 and the
感じ
inning
はい
is
いんで
over.
すけど、
One left for Texas.
正
They're
面
still
が多いで
doubled
すよ
up.
ね、
It's
なんか。
6-3. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that misses. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
ここはもう変えときますか。
Chaz Rowe enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 52. Chaz Rowe.
Into the box now, Victor Guerrero. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Standing in now, Tommy LaStella. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike
Trout will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
LaStella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance time for the Rangers. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Luis Garcia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Luis Garcia.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Garcia, a 32-year-old veteran, is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And, can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot toward third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just missing here, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
ストライクっぽく見えるんですけど。
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Skaggs earns win number 7 on the season. Mike Minor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Luis Garcia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Skaggs. His record is now 7-7. The loss goes to Mike Minor. He falls to 10-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
では、ここ辺で終わります。お疲れ様でした。泥沼のまた4連敗ですか、これ。よし。では、終わります。お疲れ様です。